You, sir, are a liar. This window's not made out of drywall. I can see right through it. Just like I can see right through your lies. Well, I apologize for the crappy phone video, but it's time for our weekly weigh-in. It's Thursday morning. So let's see here. Let's get it to reset. And of course, add the phone to this, but that's not that much. 207. What? It's crazy. But hey, we're moving forward. Well, good morning. It's another edition of your Daily Fill. Didn't get quite as zoomed in as I did yesterday, but hey, we're down. How much was I? 113, 114 last week? Down to 1. Jesus, I would be emaciated. 214, 213, down to 207. Maybe I can up the calorie intake at least a little bit. But honestly, I've been feeling pretty good, minus my shoulder that still hurts. I should probably go to urgent care or something to see if that's not slightly dislocated or something like that. But finding time to do that in these times is difficult at best. So, you know, we're just trying to trudge forward. Went to the chiropractor about it last week. It helped it a bit, and there are times where it feels a lot better, but it's enough about my shoulder. We got a couple of not too many inspections today. It's not too bad, and we are going to take a look at an apartment. Since yesterday we came up with a harder date. I don't necessarily want to call it a hard date because I don't think my wife would just kick me out on the street, but she did say stay with my parents, but I find that a little difficult. One, because they live farther away, so getting the kids to school would be like an hour and a half venture, I want to say. That seems terrible. But anyway, yeah, gonna look at that apartment, see what's in store there. It's the first apartment I've toured in 11 years. Yeah, we moved into our last apartment in 2009, January of 2009. So even the tour, I think, was in 2008. So yeah, would have been fall 2008. So almost 12 years it has been since I toured an apartment. Oh, doing all sorts of new things that I haven't done in a long time. So anyway, that's a little overview of my day. Didn't realize this rant has gone on for 3 minutes. Click. That's a lot of dirt. Anyway, I was just thinking about, so I've lost like 6-7 more pounds in this last week. That was not, entirely intentional. You know, I'm going for weight loss, not necessarily like rapid weight loss. So I'm thinking that I need to eat something during the day, do more of the intermittent fasting 16-8 versus really just eating like the one meal. So I have a couple protein bars that are non-dairy and all that, because I have a dairy allergy, which I didn't realize for 37 years. So anyway, I'm gonna have a couple of those, you know, because I do feel a little bit of hunger around lunchtime, but I do want to eliminate some of the fat. Still got a little bit of little pudge in the belly. You know, I don't feel like I've starved myself, but obviously the weight loss has been pretty rapid. So anyway, got a ground rough inspection here. We've already got it backfilled. They got their driveway and everything, so at least they have the prerequisites done. Well, we'll see how this one goes. Now, this is interesting. They put a floor drain this little, what I assume will be a suspended slab porch area. Actually goes kind of deep back there. But the rest of this ground rough is looking pretty much fine. I don't know who the plumber is, because it was the general contractor that called this one in. So everything's looking good. We got plenty of fall, we got plenty of gravel for support, we have plenty of fixtures, and we have our radon vent. So this one's good to go. I guess I can make a comment about the Love Dare. So I said it a few days ago. My therapist and I were talking, and she says it's probably best to move away from saving the marriage and more working on myself and relationship with my children. So that's kind of what I'm doing so far. I'm still gonna read through a couple of the chapters. Maybe I'll do one of those later, and you know, see how it applies to my life, because I could also use it for future relationships. All right, back in a house that I inspected last week, something like that. They're gonna be closing soon, so they wanted to get this done. They needed to install flooring, which was all the carpeting. It's also on the stairs, I could see that from here. I'll check the upstairs bedrooms in just a minute. The other main thing was these outlets were like reverse polarity, open ground, something, I don't know. Boom. All right, so we can test the GSCI. Let's test this other one. All right, cool. I'm not gonna bore you with the rest. Just gonna do this and get out of here, and then we got a rough in that we gotta do. This seems like a really perilous position to leave this mini excavator in. Like, I understand sometimes you have to do that to dig, but to leave it there, I mean, I hope none of those edges slough off. One thing I generally have to look out for is plumbers like to notch into those floor joists where they have the drains. Well, looking over stuff, but this one looks okay, but something that I generally do have to look for. All right, here's one that I'm kind of talking about. This one's actually okay because it's less than 1/6 of the depth of the joist, and it's on the outer third of this joist. So this one happens to be okay, but you do have to watch out for these. So I'm doing a self-guided tour. Already got the mask. They wanted me to wear gloves. This is be a bit interesting. Decently sized dining room. I mean, it's not huge, obviously. It does have a ceiling fan. Wonder if I put my computer here, though. Looks like a motion detector of some sort. Did bring my electrical tester. Looks like we've got a GSCI outlet on there anyway, but let's see. Oh, this one's getting a little faulty. Okay, that side doesn't trip it, but does this one? All right, good. I would not be thrilled with this second entry door if I was on a ground level, though. I will say that. That's kind of a cool little built-in entertainment center. I wouldn't need that. It's a locked door. Does that go to the utility room? Kind of bugs me that that's locked. Decent sized little bedroom, I guess about 12 by 10. You know, not huge, but usable. Master's quite a bit larger. I'd say it's about 16 by 12. So I can definitely, this looks, I can't tell if that's a full or a queen. I'm always bad about that. I can definitely get like a computer or something into the corner there and hopefully not bother anybody. We got the bathroom in here. Oh, that has a motion detector, just like mine. Hi. Okay, so it's kind of a Jack and Jill setup. My boss would not like that switch there, but whatever. And a little linen closet. I guess that works. Okay. It's interesting, all these motion detected light switch. I wonder if those are in the actual apartments. Got the panel out in the hallway. I guess about a 100 amp panel. Doesn't look like it has a main breaker, but I wouldn't be like really doing anything to the electrical. At least I hope I wouldn't have to. Okay, decent thermostat from KCP now. Wonder if that's the central air return. Yeah, seems to be. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, well, this would certainly work. I don't know exactly what the price is on it, but the rest of the kitchen. Alright, a decent fridge. Stuff like that. Okay, overall not too bad. Alright, I ran into a conundrum. So, there's obviously a bath fan, and there is on the other side there too. There's no switch. This just does the lights. And his motion detector. Okay. And I'm not seeing another switch anywhere. What's this? No, that's the light in here. That's a good question. Another fan. No switch. Okay. Here's the laundry room, which I'm looking above. Looks like this is part of the apartments that are on the second and third floor. But on the bottom floor, it's the laundry room. So it's probably, let's see, it's about a little more than 3 foot to the end of this washer, dryer. About 9 foot by 4.5 to 5. Okay, all right, not bad. No coins needed. You can pay for your laundry with an app. Well, the evening didn't go as planned. Plans got canceled, basically. But made the best of it. Made dinner. I mean, hot dogs, microwave vegetables, and sweet potato fries. But it's dinner nonetheless. So, you know, a little disappointed, but then played games with my children. So, ended up being pretty awesome. Can't lie about that. To see the look on my older one's face when he was winning at video games that was pretty awesome. So, anyway, the apartment tour went well. I want to take a look at some more so I can get to an actually informed decision before I move out in about a month, which again is going to be hard, but also fun. So anyway, have a good night. Oh, and I lost 7 pounds this week. How crazy is that? Anyway, keep moving forward. Have a good night.